Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now you may be wondering, Karadus, why are you on the big screen? This isn't a stream highlight. Well, I wanted to give you all a quick update on what's been happening, why the Frog Night has been missing, and the lack of videos. And I wanted to give you all an update of what's to come, and just some updates on what I've had. I'm trying to do this all in one take. It's going terribly. I wanted to give you also some updates on things I've discovered and tried out in RuneScape that I haven't mentioned yet in the video. So the reason why I haven't been releasing videos is, unfortunately, I've been quite ill. Since post-Christmas time, I caught like the Christmas flu. And then after that, I got back-to-back tonsillitis. So I've been having a great old time dealing with that infection back-to-back. I lost my voice a couple of times, and I've had a uncontrollable cough that has been very irritating. And the most annoying part about it is that I got better, and then I got worse within a couple of days. And I did try to stream during that period, and then I was like coughing again, and it was very annoying. So that's the main reason why I haven't been releasing content. It's just that I've been ill, and the last thing I want to be doing when I've been very ill is sitting on the computer, playing games on a computer, or doing stuff on a computer. I want to be laying back and far away from the screens. However, I'm hopefully better now. My voice is still getting back there. I'm not sure how the mic will capture it, so I'm just taking my time with everything. But my streams will come back into action, and fortunately, before the tonsillitis kicked in, I did manage to batch record a bunch of videos. But now your question is, well, you had all these videos, why aren't they out? So all of these videos are quest-focused videos like my normal content. However, before I wanted to release them, I wanted to release a video on sailing, because I played sailing day one when it released. And then after that, I recorded these videos, and I have a big obsession with wanting to release everything chronologically, so then everything's in order. And it's not confusing, at least in my mind. But while I'm still in this voice recovery period, I'm going to just release these videos, so you guys can expect a bunch of quest videos coming out very soon. I will try and release them one after the other, kind of thing, maybe like a couple days between them. I've got, I believe, like 10 in the works at the moment, so it's quite a bunch of videos coming for you all. Now, in terms of sailing and the video I wanted to do, I wanted to approach sailing as a video all in one. So I wanted to do one big review, essentially, encompassing my whole experience with sailing in one video. And the reason why I wanted to do this was A, to challenge myself to do some slightly different content, to expand my potential content for the future. And I'm sure a lot of people would love to know my experiences and thoughts on sailing. My general thoughts on sailing is that I love the skill. I think it's great. I think it offers a great variety of XP outside of just sailing XP. For instance, construction XP is absolutely lovely. Salvaging is one of the best AFK skills of all time, because I don't have to look at my screen, I can walk away. So I'm around level 63 sailing right now. I've stopped doing the skill generally because I wanted to focus on other things, try out other new activities, and carry on with quests in general. So going into sailing in general, I did have an advantage, because going into the skill, I did play the beta, and I did record the beta with the intention to make a video way back when it was released. However, at the time, I had a bunch of my fight caves progress and eventually beaten Jad, so I instead prioritized releasing the fight caves progression footage and the eventual win and everything I learned from fight caves. So that put the sailing beta video on the back burner, and I kind of just went, you know what, I'm just going to release quest videos, carry on with my progress. So it's a special occasion, as I had this advantage going into sailing release day. And I did send out notices for this. I played sailing on stream as a special occasion for 2 days, 2 or 3 days, maybe 4. But like the 3rd and 4th day were like weeks later that I can remember. But for the first 2 days that I played it, I did all the quests. So I did have the intention of cutting these quests down to release like my normal quest videos. but it didn't feel right. Hence why I wanted to do more of a review style video encompassing my whole sailing experience in one place. However, that has been delayed because of all my problems. So that video will come out in the future. I will be working on it. But in the meantime, we'll be skipping a little bit ahead chronologically in terms of my progress with the quest videos that are going to come out. However, I do have some exclusive stuff that no one's seen me do, which I'll show later on in the video, as I recently got a Slayer task to slay worms, and one of the cool things that released for Slaying was strike worms, and they tell you where to go for that, which is some cool island. It's called like Colossus Island. I've got the name completely wrong, but I'll show you guys my reaction to that later in the video. However, for those that do want to see my full uncut sailing experience, check out the description below, and I'll even put it in the pinned comment of my day 1, day 2, and whatever days I find of my sailing streams over on my FODs page. Feel free to watch those, skip ahead, put on some music, as I can't have music on those, and yeah, see if you enjoy it. So that's enough about sailing for now, as I'll cover it properly in the future and hopefully do the skill justice and do a great video on it. I don't know. So instead, for now, I'm going to focus on getting the rest of my question videos out for you all. And with the intention to get those out, I need to give you all a couple updates of things that I've discovered and done that's put me in a pretty good position going forward in my general quality of life in the game. And some of these things are great. So first of all, I've been doing a ton of Hunter. I think Hunter is an amazing skill. At first, I had no freaking clue what Hunter was actually worth. Like, I had no idea. I had no idea what worthwhile things Hunter gave me. But now Hunter is like one of the best skills of all time. Especially being the level to catch Moonlight Moths, because they give me prayer points back, which is awesome. So I've just been spending a lot of time capturing them and mixing them with the Hunter meat. So I've been doing a lot of Hunter rumors to get more meat to mix in with more Moonlight Butterfly potions to make 2-stack prayer pots. And it's so great because it's making my Slayer quality of life so much better. And I'm excited for anything else that I may learn from Hunter. But I feel like I've covered all the general things I could capture with Hunter now, especially with the most recent thing I've been able to experience, which is Herby, which has been amazing. Herby is just general tracking, which I've been doing since level 1 in the jungles south of Unil. The name escapes me right now, but I was very comfortable with doing the tracking with that on Fossil Island, and I've been doing Herby all the way up to getting level 69 Herblore. Now the XP for Herby is amazing. I love the kind of like excess herb XP you get depending on the herbs you pick up, and then the Hunter XP is just huge. It's absolutely huge. Now I do have to plug in for the tracking now, as all of my tracking up until this point I've done without a plugin, and I think it's finally time to treat myself. Plus I did play a little bit on my phone, and the phone version had the tracking Hunter tracking plugin already activated, and once I had it I couldn't live without it, which is a lot of the cases with these plugins, but it's nice to still experience the before and after to kind of get a comparison. So with Herby getting me level 69 Herblore, with that and a bit of Master of Mixology, I was finally able to make anti-fire breath potions, and these have changed my whole life in the game now. I can finally fight brutal dragons without taking a bunch of extra ping damage. I can fight metal dragons without taking their fire breath damage. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I've been so eager for this level, and I'm finally glad I've pushed for it, and my life is great. And now I've been seeing a bunch of drops from brutal black dragons, and they're big money. I love it. And I've also, while I've been in the area, I've seen who I assume are bots in the area, like the kind of gear they're wearing fighting black dragons, the brutal black dragons, in fact. And I noticed all of them were using diamond bolted tips. Diamond tipped bolts. Diamond tipped bolts, that's what they're called. So I started using them again because I never really sussed out what that proc did compared to like the sapphire tipped bolts giving me prayer back, but only on certain mobs. So I still have to make a whole list, or my whole swing list what gives me prayer and what doesn't. And I have noticed the diamond tipped bolts they raise my max hit, which is really cool, and it makes slaying the dragons much quicker, which is quite nice. So that's quite huge. And with this fire breath potion revelation and being able to actually use it and not constantly waste resources fighting dragons now, I did attempt to finish barbarian training. Now I spent about 2 hours on this. I went into the cave, I got bones again, and I defeated one of the ghost barbarians by burning them on the ship that I made, and the quest incomplete. So that kind of left me in a bit of confusion, and I've just been killing the dragons down there and killing various mobs just to see if anything else can drop. Unless it's a bug, but it probably isn't because this game is perfect and I haven't encountered anything game breaking like that yet. So right now, barbarian training still up in the air. I don't know how to complete it. However, what is cool is that I can fight mithril dragons, which are upstairs, and it was pretty chill. I just fight them like I normally fight metal dragons, where I just go in melee mode and kind of just beat the shit out of them. I don't really have any other way of fighting them right now that I can fight them with range or magic because they have a earth weakness, I believe, but I find it quicker with melee right now because that's where my best gear is. So if I get any metal dragon tasks, I can go fight mithril dragons and, I don't know, pray that something comes out for barbarian training at the same time. Or at least just get tons of resources, because the resources are always cool. But besides that, some other progress and discoveries I've had is that I've been doing a lot more of the Royal Titans. So far, all of my fights have been solo. I think I've done about 50 kills so far. And I think I've got my technique down with fighting them. The mechanics I'm pretty comfortable with now. I've also got a ton of the achievements. The only achievements that I don't have are like the speedrunning ones and not leaving the arena before like 15 kills or something. I think the fight's great. I love the fight a lot. I may start attempting to do it with someone joining in with me, but we may kind of mess around with it and be like, oh, you have to use the same gear as me, rather than let's say a viewer or someone in the community joins and they're just in their absolute giga stacked gear and just one-shot everything, and then I'm just like getting carried for loot kind of thing. I'm indifferent about it, to be fair. Like, if you could get carried in a game, no one's gonna say no to free shit, because then you're just like super powerful later. But I also like the challenge of kind of like restricting other players to play like me, because then it's like it gives them a challenge and it doesn't just kind of immediately let me get crazy loot. So the reason I've been pushing the Royal Titans is because I got a tip of the day. So it mentioned that their staff automatically switches the elemental weakness. So then it will so my assumption is that it will shoot fire and water, which is awesome, and I wouldn't have to switch it, because that's like the one thing for me mechanically right now is getting used to switching my gear to then switch to shoot the spell so I can hit the elementals. So that'll be pretty cool. And I can't find a clip of it, but I've been seeing a ton of people just out in the world when I'm playing the game doing Slayer and stuff, and I have seen someone using that staff from just comparing the images from the skill guide where it shows you the image of the Twin Link staff. No, it's the Twin Flame staff. Sorry, I don't have the game in front of me when I'm talking about this. I got some notes, but I didn't actually write down the name of the staff. So yeah, I've seen a ton of people using the staff now that like I'm going through my memory of it. But the most recently is that I was fighting metal dragons in the Kryn catacombs, and I saw someone shooting earth or wind bolts at the one of the dragons on the other side of me, and I thought I was going crazy because I saw 2 balls coming out of their staff. So my best guess is that the staff shoots twin shots of every spell that you shoot out of it, which is friggin' awesome. So I'm excited to get that stuff and be able to try that out and 100% confirm that for myself, because that would be really cool and make magic even stronger in the game, because magic's already crazy strong and I love that. So if you pop by my streams, you'll probably see me doing Slayer or Royal Titans. So for those that don't know, on streams, I generally only do activities that have come out in a video form on YouTube to some degree. And then special occasions, I may do new things, such as sailing or that one quest I did live. And if you don't know as well, that's why I like to keep myself on screen for the stream highlights, so that everyone knows that that content was done live and the recorded content is done with me by myself when there's no webcam or chat on screen. And I will generally keep it that way because I like that distinction between the two, so then it kind of adds transparency of what I did solo dolo and what's been done with people in a moderated chat to try and help me stay as spoiler free as possible. But sometimes leaks can happen. Nothing huge has really happened that comes to mind right now. And one last quick thing is that I reached the fishing and cooking requirements for sharks, so I can catch shark and now I can cook them. So I've got some great food resources. I've been spending a lot of time at the fishing guild just capturing them. I actually got a big swordfish at some point. I was completely kind of like AFK on my phone fishing, didn't even realize that happening. And this has all been with the benefit of a dragon harpoon, which I got from Worms in Konar's Mountain, which is super cool. Which happened towards an end of a stream where I was super tired, had been going all day, and then my eyes just lit up with the loot explosion in front of me, which I'll show you now. I got a dragon harpoon! Yes! Yes! Yes, fishing! Let's fucking go! That's so cool! That beam as well! That was so... I was confused for a second, whatever just happened there. Ah! Oh, I can fish better now! Yes, I do harpooning all the time, it's the only fishing I'm doing. This is the best item in the game for me! But, as always, if there are things I've missed in mentioning here, please put them down in the comments, let others know. You know, at the end of the day, I'm trying my best to document everything, but sometimes there are things that are more important to me that may not be important to you guys in terms of discoveries that I make, or vice versa. There could be things that I do that just feels like, you know, just a throwaway thing, but it could be the biggest discovery of all time, and I haven't even mentioned it on YouTube or anything. For instance, the imp boxes. Like, the imp boxes is one of the best quality of life things I've discovered in the game for me. And my god, like, that was, at the time, that was just a throwaway thing. Towards the end of the stream, I was just like, oh yeah, I got the hunter level to try this out. Let me just go do it, see what's up, and then log off for the day. And then I've got the greatest mechanic of all time now available to me. And even better, I've only just recently figured this out. So beforehand, I was constantly left-clicking the inbox and then selecting the items I want to send to my bank and then storing them back into my huntsman kit. But instead, you can just right-click use the item on the imp box and then the imp will take it. You don't even have to open up the imp menu anymore. Like, it's so simple. So now I could just have infinite bank transfers in my huntsman kit, get them out whenever I want, and then a right-click use onto the inboxes so then I don't get damage buffered whenever a frigging dragon's hitting me as I'm trying to shove all its brethren's bones into this tiny imp's box to teleport into my bank. So that is actually huge for me personally to discover, because that was one of the most annoying things about the inboxes. Even though I love them, opening up that menu was very annoying, but just being able to right-click use, click on the box, done. Huge quality of life for me. But like I said, please, if you know other discoveries that I've kind of done that I haven't mentioned in a video, share them in the comments. So all in all, those were the main things I wanted to cover before I started releasing these quest videos. As you would notice with my characters' levels and potentially things I talk about, I kind of reference this stuff potentially. And you know, I chatter a lot. And as always, I'll be trying to stream the game weekly as I'm releasing this content, just doing activities that are only been unlocked because I've done them for YouTube. And if you want to check out the schedule, have a look on Twitch. And if you're not already, join our free community Discord. It's a great place to talk with the community and, you know, potentially get some groups together, play games together, do whatever group content there is in RuneScape, like Barbarian Assault. You can do Barbarian Assault together. And Temporos, whatever other activities you can do together. The Discord is also where I usually put my updates, and then if it's quite a big update, I'll do a YouTube community post, but Discord's just simpler. But for now, that's enough about me chattering. So I got a couple of things to show you, some first time experiences. The first one is actually me in the wilderness. So after all of my dragon experiments with the anti-breath potion, I did go to take on the King Black Dragon. TLDR of the King Black Dragon is nothing's really changed with that fight. He's still doing tons of damage to me. But while I was in the wilderness, I managed to check out another boss that happened to be right next to the King Black Dragon. So I'll show you guys that. And also after that, I'll show you my first time going to the Strike Worm Island that's been unlocked through sailing. But as always, thank you all so much for watching the video, and I'll see you at the next one. Nobody's here. I can look over here as well. So there was that person doing stuff here before. Miniature Chaotic Clouds. Chaos Fanatic? Isn't that one of the bosses in the game? Is there not a search feature here? Chaos Fanatic. Oh. Probably does magic. I'm gonna assume it's like the bloke in yeah, it was just like the bloke from Fossil Island. Way! Devilish oxen roll, way! Whoa, 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 whoa! Keeping an eye on the mini-map, I'm kind of scared. So I just gotta keep an eye out for the green. He doesn't have a voice line like, run to read! Or whatever it was in with the other guy, the archaeologist bloke. Oh, I got hit, damn. That would have been an achievement. Maybe running backwards is the play, or forwards. Rather than side to side. Or I just click faster. I was pretty slow on that click. Well. What the hell? I'm gonna quit my stuff. That's funny, bro's unequipping my shit. Nice! Alright, blood runes. 50 blood runes and a looting bag. Ooh. Okay. Stage 1. Oh god, that was an achievement for that guy. Let's do him one more time. Why not? I'm worried he's gonna do that thing again, and I'm gonna drop items on the floor. Interesting. I need to fight that guy more. I want that achievement now. I should have more prayer pots to deal with it. He didn't do that other attack though, that like disarmed me. It's interesting. Oh yeah, what was this looting bag? Check. Bag is empty. Open. Settings. Store everything when using items on the bag. Let's examine it. You can store stuff in the bag when you're in the wilderness. Items can be withdrawn from the bag only at a bank. The bag and its contents are always lost on death. Right, okay, so I put stuff in there I don't want to carry anymore. Or like I don't want bogging up my inventory into the bag. But it won't be safe from the like kept on death mechanic. Get him 10 times without drinking a potion which restores prayer or leaving the wilderness. That sounds like a swing bolt situation. If I'm quick enough, I can activate Protect Prayer. What's the Protect Prayer? This one? No. Heals you when damaged and health falls below 10%. Do I not have a protect prayer? This one? Keep one extra item if you die. So if I come across a player, I should just activate that. Can I have that and like another one up? I can. Okay. Standard range, heavy range. So range is the best thing against this guy. They're a Slayer boss. Interesting. I'm innocent, please. I do not want to die. I do not want to die. I'm getting the hell out of here. Because I do not want to die. They ruined it. They ruined my experience. No, they didn't ruin it. They were just doing wilderness things. They had a skull. They clearly were out to kill people. And that's okay. That's what they wanted to do. I, for one, did not want to be involved with that. I feel like that person could have got me at any moment. I feel like they're delaying for whatever reason. Whatever the reason may be, I'm thankful. Alright, let's get some run energy back. I don't want to get caught with my pants down. Oh. Someone else attacked it and left. That means I should probably leave. Oh, there was a player right there. Shit. And now I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Oh god. Was it that person who had the skull above their head? They had Void Knight gear on. Like, that seems crazy to me to... they're probably just decent at the game. Decent, good, baller at the game that they can willingly sacrifice, potentially sacrifice Void Knight gear. Okay, I didn't get the achievement, though, for not getting hit. Maybe I got hit when I was lagging. Mayhaps. I'm sure that person won't tell anyone I was here. Oh, shit. I'm innocent, sir. See you later, stinky. God damn. Can a guy just try and kill a boss for the first time in peace? Oh, Lord. Okay. Alright, well, that was interesting. I didn't get the achievement though. I think it was because I got hit when it lagged. Probably because I lost health. So I probably got hit when it lagged. So that's fine. There was that naked player that saw me. They weren't wearing any gear. I wonder if that was like someone using a random account to, like, they have their side account that's running around the wilderness trying to find people to kill in like key locations, and then they logged on to their big boy, or they, you know, they probably got both up on 2 monitors, more realistically, and they came to ruin my day. That would be what's the right word for that? Very dedicated and good for them, if so. I don't have time for that personally. I would never do that. I would be way too lazy. Alright, so I'm on my way to the Charred Island, which is quite close to Summer Shore. Great Conch. One thing I love about Salem right now is that I can utilize the charter ship traders to get me back to my boat, because I last abandoned it here when I was trying out some deep sea fishing, which I'll talk about more later in my review of Salem. So I wanted to actually make a bank chest for this island because there is a bank icon there. So I'm assuming it's like this one, the Onyx Crest, where I can make a chest there. And I did level my construction to level 70 for the purposes of making bank chests now. But I do not know where to get the stuff for this copper nickel bar. Thankfully, the skill guide tells me what I need for this new bar, but I haven't seen nickel yet. I probably should have brought a pickaxe because there is mining stuff on the map over here. There's a mine in sight, so this would be a good guess of where there could be some new stuff. Nothing super interested. Well, actually, dragon scales. Hello, that's interesting. So we can catch a salamanders here. That's cool. That's a good place compared to closer to Ardone. What are these dragon scales? Oh, it's just a charting thing. Boom! Hell yeah! Charting complete. Dark hole. Oh, am I gonna need a candle for this? Of course I need rope. Thankfully, my huntsman kit has all the rope I need now. Okay, I don't need a light source. Very cool. So it's not as dark as the hole is described to be. Okay, so we got demons, we got red dragons. Very cool. So this could be a demon slayer spot. What was that baby dragon? Oh, just baby black dragon. Okay. We got fire giants over here. I thought this was maybe an alternative way around. Ooh, okay, so I didn't bring a dragon shield. Let me be brave and just run through. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? There's runite here. I don't see any nickel. So no nickel here. What about over here? Strange rocks. Well, they don't have a mining option. Oh. Dragon, what you gotta say, buddy? Hello? What are you?
If you know what's good for you, you'll get away from these rocks.
Why?
Why? Because they're dangerous, that's why. Now if you excuse me.
Okay. Where are the worms? I have no idea what these things do. I didn't even bring my Slayer helmet. Oh, I done goofed. An evil death demon. Damn, what a description. I know these are a level 80 Slayer unlock. I'm like level 79 Slayer at the moment, which is pretty kind of crazy. So please don't hurt me, sir. Okay, they're chill. They're chill. Very cool. Whoa! Holy shit, these look awesome! Oh shit. These don't look anything like the other worms! These are actual real worms! Oh, this is cool. What's the description? Lava runs down its body. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this Slayer task. I will properly equip myself, and I may see if I can find an island with some nickel on it. That could be pretty handy. Ooh, unburns. I didn't bring things to inspect these either. They've probably got like a cool weakness that I can abuse. I can't loot this chest. Loot these chests? Nah. I'm gonna quickly go get the scan runes and scan one of these to see what their weaknesses are. And then, yeah, I'll probably get on with doing some Slayer with this bad boy. Ooh, what's over here? Stone chest, stone chest. Let me finish exploring the place. Doesn't seem like there's anything else over there. Just some bones and some mysterious chests. Alright, cool. I just realized I made the mistake of leaving my boat there, so I have to take my other boat to that island and make sure to bring back the lonely wind. It is very lonely out there right now. Alright, so I would imagine that these worms, because they're big rock worms, I would have guessed Crush would be best against them. So let's see. No, Stab is still the way to go, like the other worms. Okay, so go with Stab. They're immune to cannons. Interesting, so I can't use cannon here, which doesn't really change my Slayer when it comes to fighting these guys, because I wasn't using a cannon for the other worms. Alright, very cool. Well, if you see me doing Slayer tasks on stream in the future, you'll definitely see me here whenever I get worm tasks, because I actually thoroughly enjoy fighting worms. It's one of my favorite Slayer tasks. And these are even cooler. So I'm excited to see what these guys drop. Assuming this is the end of the video, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all the updates. And I will see you all at the next quest video or at the next stream. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Oh, lava runes. Hell yeah.